Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnne. You're watching MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. Welcome to my Sun Sign Love Connection readings. And for those that are new, I graciously welcome you to my channel. And the normal format I do, which is reading for 2 sun signs every day, we have in the description as well. I go with the one sun sign, which is the featured sun sign, by going around my zodiac wheel in an order so that everybody knows when their turn is. And today's sun sign featured sun sign, I should say, because we're just completely backwards, is the sign of Cancer. Beautiful, watery, receptive, emotional, sensitive, creative, very nurturing, heart-centered, ruled by the moon. The moon is so very, very indicative and important for all of us to take time sometimes and really go within. This is a very common known thing for water signs in general, and specifically you, Cancer, because it is when you know and feel things and you recognize and you have insight and intuition and keen powers of psychic ability and clairvoyance, the ability to know and see things in the future almost, and certainly things that have passed. You recognize the cycles that the moon will bring us. There's a real close tie with you when it comes to family. It's your number one. It's a priority in your home, a place you can call your castle, your haven. You love keeping it up. You love working hard to provide for your family and the security and stability that would entail. You've got that. So if you're out and about doing work outside of the home, which a lot of you are, there's a certain percentage that certainly are. I think a majority would prefer to work from home, and this last year that made it kind of nice for that. And I think a lot of Cancers and water signs were like, yeah, I could do this. I could do this a lot longer than I need to for this point in time. It just opened your mind to it. And I don't know, you're sentimental, very caring, but moody. You can be moody, because to me, any water sign just has this innate ability to feel the energies around them, and that can be overwhelming at times, and once again, you have your home to come to and kind of as a respite, a place to retreat from the outside world and the harshness a lot of times, that's important for you. And you are a cardinal sign. You do like to keep busy. You actually have some beautiful energies that are working in your favor right now. For example, Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces, which is your fellow water sign. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. And Jupiter is all about, luck and possibilities and synchronicities and serendipitous kind of energies. We had Mars in your sign, which will be there through the 27th. That's about get up and go. That's that energy we all kind of were waiting for this year. Like, come on, man. I know I have it in me. But after a long period of hibernation, if you will, it takes some time, right? We got to get that motivation. Well, this is happening. It's been happening. It's just building with that Mars in your sign. That's a real nice place for all of us to get up and want to get that motivation going again. And then Venus entered your sign. So that's about love and magic and, extra special favor. And mind you, this is on the precipice of your sun season, which is on the 20th. So a lot of beautiful energy. I've been feeling it with most of my readings. I just am so grateful. And then, you represent as a cardinal sign the beginning of the new season of summer and the summer solstice. It's bright, it's brilliant, it's energetic, it's loving, it's fun, it's vacation time. It's another relaxing, going by the sea. You love water, and you really want to feel and recognize the things that matter to you the most right now. You're ready to kind of just take it easy, because we are in a retrograde season. It's retrograde in Gemini right now through the 22nd. So just after your season starts, things will move forward, and anything that you're really feeling and you want to just kind of bring into reality or manifestation, that you can do so very well. Anything you want to manifest can be very, very much in the forefront for you, So I'm happy to say that. Let us pick your sun sign highlighted connection, which really means that Spirit wants you to know specifically about this particular sign or energy that's coming forth for you. I do it right in front of you. I never know what it is beforehand. And then I read 3 major categories from the tarot that answer pretty much all the questions in regards to this highlighted connection. I am using the beautiful Gilded Tarot for the first half of June. Today is June 4th, 2021. And so let's pick it. And let it be concise and clear and authentic, and just bring you a bunch of beautiful energy and feelings regarding this. Messages that need to be brought forth for you. Scorpio. Okay, I just read for Scorpio the other day as a featured. I don't know which sign right now because we're only on the fourth one. I want to say, would that have been Taurus? I think it was Taurus. Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday was Gemini and Aries. So yes, okay, I love it because you're both water signs. And I mean, you both have very similar fundamental attractions to each other. Here's this trine with you as a Cancer, Scorpio as you're highlighted, and then the Pisces energy. So that's a really good feeling when it's kind of working in your favor and it's in your energy, you're in your power. You know, you're right with source. You're divinely working and co-creating, and it feels this peaceful feeling. And we all need that now. I feel peaceful as I'm reading this to you, to be honest. I'm getting and picking up on that energy of yours. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be things that come up for different people. It's a general reading. But overall, Scorpio is a very intense water sign. But because they're so true and they want to really dig deep into all aspects of their life and their relationships and key important things that they want to investigate. You know, they're the investigators of the zodiac. They don't take lightly to questions that are unanswered. They're going to dig until they find the answer. And what's really cool is that the full moon eclipse in Sagittarius that happened on May 26th, it's still affecting all of us, okay? Those are the effects of the astrology that I like to talk about because we all are feeling it. And some of us don't know that because they're new to astrology and they're like, why do I feel this way? As I talk to my friends, they're saying similar things. Depending on your natal chart, which you can look up for free, and the potency of it, like how many water signs you may have in your chart, other than just your sun sign, and variables like that, the degrees, that has a lot to do with it. But overall, we're all feeling a certain kind of energy. We can utilize it to the best of our ability or not, you know, and some do just that. You resonate right away or you don't. But there's a deep loyalty with Scorpio. They're very, very passionate, very sensual, very kind of mysterious, you know, and that's attractive to pretty much everybody they come along with. But there's a darker energy. You know, they do that digging. Pluto is the ruling planet. Prior and historically, it was Mars. There's fire and aggression that's in them because they want truth and they will seek that truth. And they're not going to mince words about it. You know how they feel. You know if they're like you or not. It's not if, it's black and white a lot of times. But when they do like you, they have the claws like you, Cancer, and they want to just hold on and possess that heart, body, and soul, okay? And a lot of times it's a beautiful combination. I've heard about it for over 30 years of doing readings and things. These two, they work, you know. And then, of course, it has a lot to do with nature versus nurture. So, but overall, beautiful energies. Fixed sign, you have more of a, this is how I feel. I'm not going to budge too much on this with these Scorpio. But once again, your softness, Cancer, as a water sign, can kind of really just work with that, and you can help to, you know, make this beautiful Scorpio a little more flexible in ways that, you know, will work for both of you. You know, there's more harmony there. You know, it's not a push and pull. It's a, well, this is how I prefer it. And, you know, it's all about the language we speak to each other in love a lot of times. And love is in all different categories. So it could be a great friendship that you're working on and you feel compelled to talk about things now. I mean, this year, and for many more to come, is predominance as we are in Gemini season as I speak, and the Mercury retrograde is in Gemini now through the 22nd. It's about our mind and our conversations and our experiences and our ways to communicate. It's going to come forth more than ever before. And water signs, a lot of times, you know, they have this incredible innate ability to sense people's feelings and know how people feel without necessarily saying anything. But a lot of times water signs want to be able to speak and they want to be able to express themselves in ways that they maybe haven't, and it's going to come forth for you now. You know, the eclipse is bringing new information and new ways to do things, and they can transform your life in phenomenal ways, you know. So the next new moon eclipse is on the 10th, and that's a time to really prepare and decide, okay, this is what I want before I have my birthday season, Cancer. Put everything you have into that belief and know that it will occur. You know, just don't expect the major details, but just the outcome in general. The universe hears it, and then voila, it may come in different forms, but it definitely happens. It's the intention and the emotion behind it, and you got that. So I like this a lot as a highlighted connection, absolutely. And if you don't know Scorpio at this point, Cancer, the new moons and the full moons and beautiful, you know, retrogrades tend to always bring people back or new people in. So just be aware. It's a time of really being aware and just kind of being in tune with your surroundings, which you're really good at anyway, you know, opening yourself up to that, and just recognizing all the wonderful signs and synchronicities that could be coming your way. So the three major categories. The first is always the overall energy. That's the first card. And that brought you to this reading. And you have the King of Swords. I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. Let me put on my glasses. That would be nice. I did find out the other day that my vision is really, really bad. So it's about getting an appointment. To all of you out there that are pending and things are working on, make those things happen. Even if you have to wait forever. Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is one of those things where it's a mind thing. I mean, it's a mind game. I mean, I love my mind. I do. I say it all the time. I'm like, thank you, mind, for helping me to think. And at the same time, I say, and thank you for helping me to recognize the things that I do to cause more stress and more concerns and worries than I really need to. I ask to release that. And you can do that in a snap of a finger. And the thing about water is you're feeling all the time, right? So you're not always in your mind, but you may have air, you know, planets in your chart. So especially with this Gemini season, we're all feeling this way. There's this kind of a real mind game type of thing where we might be concerned or worried about things that we don't really even know about. We're kind of bringing in from the past that wasn't so great, and then the present or the future we kind of want to see, but we're not sure, and it keeps you up at night. It freaks you out, okay? And it makes you just like concerned and over things, like I said, you don't have a necessary answer for. So you need to promise yourself, as soon as you start to feel those feelings on, you say, nope, I choose to believe everything will come out, you know, in the right proper order and, you know, exactly as it needs to be. And you've got that new moon in the background kind of letting you know by this new moon eclipse. I think a lot of the concerns and stuff are going to be gone. I think you just decided, I can do this. I can worry myself sick, which water signs can do. They really can, because they're, like I said, they're feeling and they're very caring, and they're just like, oh, but I don't want anybody to be hurt, and I don't want to be hurt anybody in the process. All these things, it's a feel, but it's still happening with the mind. So just do yourself a favor and start it before it happens, and let you know that that's, the 9 is like a completion. The next one is the 10 of Swords. That's when you're just on the ground. You know, usually the depiction is like you've just been stabbed in the back. You're done. And that's exactly right, because that's the beginning of a new cycle. You're right there. It's time to release these things and let this amazing healing energy that Jupiter in Pisces can bring. Not to mention there's Jupiter and Neptune. Both will be retrograding at the end of the month. And that's even more of an introspection time to really clear things out, to be as truthful as you can with yourselves, and to just enjoy and love life and appreciate life for every little thing. And it takes away those worries, because you live more in the present. You know, you're not worrying about things that may come up, because we don't really know if they do or not. It's just our mind, you know, playing tricks on us. So that's a little bit of a interesting beginning, which I also like, because it's letting you know that in order to fully enjoy yourself during this wonderful time and the new things that are coming along, just trust in them, allow the process, and you're going to feel a lot better. I mean, figuratively and spiritually, you're going to feel a whole lot better. because you've just released the burden right off the bat. And, meditation helps, certainly nature. Getting away on those little vacations now, which we can do. It's so important for the heart. It's so important for your soul. So yeah, I know you're ready for that. I know right off the bat, this is like, I need to let go of these fears and worries. It's my number one on the agenda. Second is possible blessings or obstacles. And there you have the King of Pentacles. So this is amazing. I mean, you go from these worries and everything to the King, which is maturity to the max as far as comforts, security. This King has had it all, done it all, worked hard, loves living in luxury, loves the benefits and all the, the fruits of his labor, willing to share and give. This could be somebody in your immediate circle of friends, family, something. They're saying, you know what, don't you worry, because we're here. I'm here for you. I'm right here. All you need to do is ask and just relax, because I will definitely help you. And if it's not a person or a family member or such, it could be an institution, perhaps government, who knows. But this is something sane. It's going to help you with the security again. And it's mostly because it's the King. And they're very generous, and they are very, very reliable, and they're down to earth. It's an element of earth. It's permanence. It's like the security that you've been long awaiting is finally coming, and it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So there you go. Get out of your mind into your heart, and these beautiful things just come. They really, really do, especially when we allow them to. And I noticed the color of green, which is, of course, the heart chakra. So it's going into your heart and trusting and believing and just being the good person that you are, and actually asking to be the best version of you can be. And just miraculous, beautiful things happen. Between the new and the full, or the full and the new moon, a lot of the cycles have a lot to do with it. So the final is the category of finances, and yeah, that's money. It's security. It's wealth, but it's wealth in maybe finances, maybe your health, maybe your love, this deep, rich, powerful love, and building upon that, going to the next level and that sort of thing. Who knows? But you have justice. So that's a major arcana, and it's pretty much what it says: justice. Justice has been served. You've had the worries, you've had the concerns, you've been depleted, and you've been hurt, and you've grieved, and you've prayed, and you've believed somewhere in your soul and somewhere in your being, you believed that you would get through everything. And then comes the King of Pentacles, and now justice. So it could be just in your everyday life. It has to do with your finances. Things are going to be fair and just. You could get a job that brings back the amount that you remember making. If you had lost a job, you can get, if there's some kind of a court situation going on you've been waiting on and it's been pending, it would be in your favor. That will bring in money, perhaps an inheritance of sorts. Anytime Scorpio comes in the picture, it's a death and renewal and rebirth. It's the Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing. In the 8th house with Scorpio, which is about inheritances and life and death and transformation and other people's money, taxes, inheritance, all sorts of things like that. That's what it's pointing to. It's time. You deserve it. It's yours. It's your right. It's coming through. And yeah, it's just beautiful. That represents the beautiful sign of Libra, which, once again, an air sign, but about balance, balancing your life again, because we have the yin and the yang in life, right? The ups and downs. And we know when we're down, the only way is up. And I love knowing that. And yes, it goes the other way. We've already seen that. We've already experienced that. I don't want to even talk about that. All the readings are leading towards this new ability to revive ourselves, rejuvenate, especially in a retrograde, and refine and reunite and all the re's, but relax. And when you relax, oh my gosh, all these beautiful miracles come our way. They do. Because we're not blocking them. That's fantastic. And see, you started with the worry card, which is the end of the worries. It's the 9th card. It's the 9th sword. It's completion of that, right? And then the 10 starts the new cycle. So yeah, you got the owl in there. That's the wisdom, the knowing, your third eye. You have that wisdom within you. And it's being brought forth even more so now, if you care to feel it and channel that into your lives. So that's fantastic. I am going to finish with the rune to kind of add that, period to this wonderful highlighted connection reading. The rune is a very, very powerful and, one of the oldest oracles that I've known. Been around for centuries. And you have what looks to me like the hourglass. I mean, it is a letter, which I will let you know what it means, and the number and everything associated with the words and such. I always put this on the second category, which is the possible blessings or obstacles, right with that King of Pentacles. And then I'll read to you what it says, because I'm learning as I go along. But I've been looking at people who have read about runes for years now. And I asked for this as a gift, and I'm really happy with this set. Very much so. So what you have gotten is the 24 Dagaz. Well, 24 is 2 plus 4 in numerology equals a 6, and that's balance. That's every day-to-day life balance, like I said, instead of this slant that we've maybe felt and this loss, and that it's balancing it back. Everyday work, life situation, home, family, romance, children, animals, all of that balancing. Things that we do all the time. We don't even give ourselves credit for how much we really do. It's a constant balancing game, and the temperance and the necessary aspect of justice is coming through, and it's been waited for quite some time, and it just feels really, really right and peaceful, as I said. Peaceful. So 24. And I'm going to here, and I'll let you know exactly what it says. Dagaz. The period is between June 28th and June 14th and June 28th. So right now, we're approaching this time. You're exactly in the right time, which is actually still, it starts with, the Gemini season that we're in, and then it ends in your season, Cancer. So a lot of powerful, beautiful energy coming for you. The runes are confirming that now. And it is the response and the words. Well, first of all, the word associated with Dagaz is day. So a lot more day, with this beautiful daylight savings and everything. I mean, it doesn't get dark till just about 9 o'clock now, my favorite time. So there's more light, there's more time to appreciate nature and going out and enjoying yourself, your family, being at peace, giving yourself time to balance, work life and personal life and your love life and your friends and all that is so deeply needed and appreciated at this point by all of us as the world opens up. And the words associated are light, change, beginning, new cycle, fortune, marriage. Okay, so that might be a good percentage of you, and it feels really, really good, especially with the highlighted aspect of the Scorpio. There's such divine, loving, almost karmic energy coming with this person. You feel so comfortable, like you've met them in another life or before in some way, and that's the kind of person you want to be with. That's the friendship fundamental aspect of relationships that I think, and I have come to understand and study, really have a leg up on other relationships, because a lot of other things go away, right? The looks and sometimes the health and everything, but that soul mate or companionship and love and respect for each other, that doesn't die that way, And intrigued. Okay, so cycle, fortune, marriage. Intrigue is thwarted. So when I hear of intrigue, it's like gossip and things that are just like, people saying this and hearsay. You're not interested. You're just like, bam, I'm eliminating that first and foremost. That's the purging part of the healing as well. Purifying your space, your body, your mind, whatever that is for you. If you're not in a relationship, it's just feeling good about you, one day at a time, maybe starting a new exercise regimen, getting your body back to what you remember it feeling like over a year ago. I'm still working on that. All of my clients talk about it. You got this, Cancer. You got this. Beautiful reading. I'm going to go on to read your 2 oracles. This is for every single Cancer and every one of your connections. If you have not subscribed, I would love you to do so, and push the like and the notification bell lets you know when I upload. And it's just a really beautiful supportive action for you to do. There's no cost or anything. And I deeply appreciate it, and especially the ones that have subscribed and are liking and are watching and are sharing. Thank you, because I'll be here for you. And so for all the Cancers, all your deep, loving, devotional hearts, and everyone in relationships, your message is teach. Okay, this is a beautiful card, and I've not seen this one before. I'm still, getting new. I changed my decks and everything. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and it's a beautiful deck, and it covers a lot. It covers the chakras and the different elements, as well as the major arcana. And we do have the major arcana with teach, because it's borderlined in the black. And I don't know, I feel like you have a lot you can teach, and I feel like people will want to hear that. With Venus in your sign till the 27th, you're going to be in the spotlight, whether you like it or not. People are going to notice you. They're going to feel your energy. They're going to like what they're feeling, and they're going to be wanting to kind of just, you're going to bring them towards you, they're going to sense that. And you have something that you could definitely help people with. This is a part of you that's innate in you, and it's just your motherhood of you, the mothering, the caring, no matter what gender. You love animals. There's an animal understanding. There's like this ability to speak and understand animal language, your spirit guides, your spirit animals. And there you are, there's a selective sorry, that must be a Freudian slip. There are a selective few that will always gravitate towards you, like-minded, which is what I always ask for with my channel. I just want people who feel me and understand, where I'm coming from. That's all I could really ask for. And so far it's been really beautiful to have that. I love the comments. I'll always respond. I'm going to read to you what it says specifically, though. 5 in numerology is changes and challenges, and that's what motivates us and brings us to our better selves. Okay, it's true. I mean, you can talk about the best times of your life, and I believe you, and I'm sure they're amazing. However, the things that really, really cut deep, or kind of really brought you to your knees, if you will, those are the things I think that changed you in ways that will lift you and ascend you in the ways that you want to be ascending, and continuing to grow and to learn and to, the ascension that I think we all are here to do. So that's not the right book. I got carried away. But yeah, challenges are important, and they're motivating. You're not afraid of a challenge. Cancer, not in the least. So keywords are shepherd, advice, learn, wisdom, reflection, and beliefs. Although the name of this card is teach, it brings the dual energies of both teaching and learning. Well, we are in the dual sign of Gemini, so that makes perfect sense. And they are all about teaching. That is their archetype. So you're really picking up on that, and you're learning something from this time. And you'll take it with you for the rest of your life, whatever it is. And you have much wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart. This wisdom has been gained through all your joys and your sorrows, which I just talked about. It is a lot about the sorrows, but it helps, it helps the next person. You could help in some way. At this time, there may be an opportunity to assist someone regarding a relationship. The person may even be you. When the opportunity arises, remember the shepherd, one who gently guides a sheep along the desired path. Use that same gentleness in guiding yourself or others. That's beautiful. I hope you understand that and it makes sense and you're connecting with that. I think it's sent purely from love and inspiration. And then the last is the beautiful Super Attractor Manifestation deck I love, the OG deck. And this is about creating and feeling the life that you want into existence. And we do it all the time. But you can actually be responsible for what you do bring in and what you let leave your life. Okay, that feels good, because a lot of things we are not responsible or in control of. Yeah, it's true. But we're in control of more than we realize. And certainly how we think from the beginning of the reading, and whether we're going to be fearful or whether we're going to just accept that things happen and they'll change, and I'm devoted to believing in the best outcome for all. So your last card and message for today, beautiful Cancers, is, ooh, I love the orange kind of second and root chakra, that stability, that security, that passion, sensuality, you know, creativity coming through very strongly. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. That's right. Allow that, and boy, you're going to be on such a beautiful, beautiful ride. I'm sure a lot of you do anyway. But I love that. I love that came out for you. And I hope that, like I said, you feel this. Sometimes you resonate right away, sometimes not at all. But, you know, come on back for your mid-month readings and finish and see the remainder of the storyline, because there's a lot more coming with these retrogrades and these beautiful eclipses that just really, really bring incredible changes, you know. Some we see coming, some we don't, but all noteworthy and all very important in their own respects. So thank you again for your time. Take extremely good care of yourselves. And until next time, bye for now.